Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. It is an Amazon Sunday, which means that we have yet another unboxing that will be released later today. This guy was recommended to me by my brother from another mother, G Bizzle, aka G Ball, and this is a traditional knife that Amazon carries called the Brother 1510. That's the model number, the pattern, if you will. It's a VG10 knife with micarta grips, and it is a slip joint. And I've heard really good things about these knives, but I'll be surprised because this knife came in at, I want to say, $37. So let's see what we have here. And guys, this will be a short unboxing. So before we get into the knife, I do have to ask, please hit that subscribe button below. Please also hit the bell notification icon. By doing that, you let YouTube know that you're interested in my content. It also lets them know that you're a human, not a bot, and it'll notify you when I release videos like these unboxings that come in from time to time. And it will also help me get the video out to more people, allegedly, based on the algorithm, right? I don't know if that's true, but I would appreciate it if you guys would subscribe. I would like it. All right, so it comes in this canvas bag. One house, one knife, one life. Brother. This is the first time I've ever seen one of these knives, guys, and it looks very oily. So I will grab my rag and we'll drop it out of the oily pouch that it was in, which, if this knife, which it is made in China, I want it to come where it's not corroded, right? So let's look at it. Looks like it's a little off center, not rubbing. Got like a weird, no, I wouldn't say weird, it's just got, that's the half stop. That's the full stop. It does have a very, very heavy pull. Ooh, it's very, very sharp. G-Ball told me that. It's a very heavy knife. So your half stop is right there, right under a half. You really got to give it a yank to get it open to that full open, and then closed. It's not going to move past that half stop, and then fully closed. And it might work in some centering, but it's a little off center. Again, nowhere near rubbing. Nothing that I'm concerned with because I know very little about slip joints. Wow, going to that full stop, it's going to need to break in. But it's got VG10 on this side of the blade, 1510, which is the pattern / model number, if you will. And then it says on the blade, proudly billboarded, Brother, one knife, one life. So looking at this micarta, I can compare this because it looks like a similar finish to some of the Rough Rider Reserves with that gloss on top of it. But let's take a look. Just really oily. But the micarta seems to be done very well. The liners seem to be done very well. Fit and finish looks good. Looks like you've got a nickel bolster, nickel lanyard hole. I like the shape of this blade. There's another knife that G-Ball was recommending, and I forget, I want to say it's maybe the 1710, but it's another Brother knife on Amazon that has a carbon fiber handle, a little bit different handle shape, and it's a Warncliffe or a sheep's foot, I forget which. This knife's kind of like a drop point, I guess, but to me it looked Warncliffe-y compared to the knives that I have in my collection. But one thing I noticed on this knife is the sharpening choil is done very well. Let's see how sharp it is. Hold on a second. One thing I've noticed with slip joints is some of them are sharp. This one is very sharp. Some of them come, the Bokers, I've had to put edges on. I can tell you that the Brother is amongst the sharpest, probably the sharpest traditional that's not a modern traditional, which would go to the Max Ace Beetle because it's so thin. But the geometry and the sliceability of this knife, to me, is worth the 37 bucks cost of admission. I ordered this from Amazon Friday, maybe Saturday. Today's Sunday, and it was here. I ordered it with some other just random house stuff that I needed. Just had this in the cart, and it showed up in a box. That's why it wasn't in its own box with some other shit that I felt like you guys wouldn't be interested in. But yeah, guys, the only negative I will, in this initial unboxing, or the only perceived negative, is it's not 100% centered, but that's not something that's ever really bothered me. However, the slip joints I've had up to this point, I've been very surprised that they all were centered. So this is kind of the first one. Again, easy to pull right there. You've got to really work it to pull it to open. And I say really work it. It's easy to open. It just, you feel that you got to kind of work it to close. That's where the strongest spring tension is in the fully open to the fully total. I don't know if you call that the talk. And this is the walk. I still don't know proper terminology. But the open, I'd give it about a 4, 5. I'd give this about a 7. And again, I'm guessing based on a 10-point scale. Give it a 7 going back the other way, and then give it a 4 or 5 to close. So guys, this is the Brother. What do we call it? The feel free to screenshot that. The Brother 1510 VG10. I will put the Amazon link, which is not my Amazon link because I don't have affiliate links. It'll just be the link that comes out of where I purchased this from. So if you guys are interested, I'll also, if I remember, which I probably won't, drop the link to the knife that I almost bought at the same time I bought this one. Now that I've experienced a Brother knife in person for a slip joint, the other knife, which has a little different pattern in carbon fiber, which was also 37 bucks, maybe 40, is more appealing to me now since I've seen a Brother. Again, not crazy about the billboarding, but I noticed that that's kind of a thing on slip joint knives, that even the old historic ones had a lot of billboarding based on the manufacturer or the partnership that the knife was released with. But that, guys, is the Brother 1510 in VG10 from Amazon, only available at Amazon. I'll put the link below. I appreciate you guys coming and watching so many of my videos that have dropped today. I just picked up the Zeba over the weekend and wanted to share it. This knife came in on Sunday. I wanted to open it, and I always do my unboxings now that I'm having a channel online for you guys. There'll be a review coming up on this knife. You guys please hit that subscribe button, that bell notification. You'll be notified when that review hits. I love you all. Please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Go forward with love in your heart. Choose debate before hate. I love you all. Peace.